Hi, I'm Danny Jones, a private investigator. Today we will clarify some misperceptions about crime scene investigation and collecting evidence. Unlike PIs on TV, we don't personally do the evidence gathering at crime scenes. We don't break into people's homes, and we don't usually pretend to be other people to collect evidence. In many cases, we do rely on evidence collected by law enforcement to help us solve a case. And those crime teams collecting evidence aren't always what you see on TV. Let's take a look at how real crime scene investigation differs from popular culture.
The dead can't speak for themselves. That's why we do this.
Let's get to work.
Reality. Crime scene investigators work on many types of investigations. PIs are often called in to evaluate the criminal evidence for civil liability, for the defense, and for risk management purposes.
That looks like a moccasin print. Probably moose hide.
Run it through the footprint database, see if you get a hit.
Look, I know what I'm doing.
Prove it.
Hey, ladies, chill. We got all day to analyze this. This is the only case we got.
Reality. Crime scene investigation teams work on many cases at once. As a result, discrepancies can and do happen. It's sometimes the PI's job to double-check the evidence and the details in collecting it. Let's look more closely at the real evidence analyzing and collecting process as compared to TV crime investigators.
Now, I see no more than you, but I've trained myself to notice what I see.
Reality, preserving the crime scene is paramount for the criminal investigator. Investigators create a perimeter for the investigation and take precautions to ensure that crucial evidence isn't damaged or destroyed entering the scene.
Luminol. Purse belong to the victim or a witness?
Well, honey, lucky for you, I'm the best purse scatter pattern expert there is.
Reality. In a real investigation, the lead investigator and the team develop a theory based on witnesses or other persons of interest, so they have a data collection strategy. They establish a chain of custody for the evidence and conduct a walkthrough, take notes, make sketches, and photograph the crime scene before processing anything.
Fibers in the head would match a blue. No. Green, 92 Chevy Camaro. I'd know that thread anywhere.
Yeah, good call on the shoe. The moccasin print belongs to a fugitive, a guy called the Moose Hide Moccasin Killer.
Maybe now I can get justice for my sister.
Reality, finding and processing evidence at a crime scene is a tedious and meticulous process that involves careful documentation and collection techniques. And even then, not every piece of evidence leads to an arrest. Investigation is often an ongoing process.
Seriously? What the heck, bro? You're seriously killing my vibe.
Science vibe?
Reality, crime labs are typically busy places with multiple persons testing evidence for many crimes. In larger cities, teams may even be devoted to one process like ballistics. Sometimes private labs are contracted for testing. In reality, many local crime labs are very basic.
I have some DNA evidence for you to analyze.
Oh, sweet. Finally get to use my new DNA app. Just hold it up. And we have a match.
Wow. This used to take twice that time.
Reality, DNA analysis is a scientific process that typically takes up to 2 weeks from analysis to result, and that is if there is not a backlog of cases.
Time to get this perp to talk.
I got this one. This one's for you, sis.
Oh, just stop.
Excuse me, I'll handle this. I made the arrest.
Reality, criminal investigation teams work mostly in the lab or in the field to collect evidence or to process a crime scene. Real-life CSIs are scientists. Interrogations and arrests are left to the police.
That was the toughest case we ever had.
I couldn't believe it took 2 hours.
Yeah, and we didn't even have to do a boat accident recreation in a swimming pool.
And you know what? We'll do it all again tomorrow. Because we're on a mission for justice.
It's a slam dunk.
Reality, crimes can take years to solve, and the preservation of evidence is extremely important after the trail goes initially cold, or if it's given to a PI to help solve or to examine the case for potential civil liability, for risk management, or for the defense. Keep the reality of evidence processing, not TV, in mind when you're reviewing a case.